Hey yo, as always, it's been a while. I actually want to start off this review. You know what? Yeah, we'll start off with this review by saying this. I had originally planned to get another Power Rangers Lightning Collection figure, as I know it's been a really long time since they did that first one, and although it wouldn't have been the other Dino Thunder one that I have seen, it would have still been a Power Ranger that I want, and we could have had a review of that. But the thing is, their prices had increased, and this was just cheaper. And plus, I actually knew this character, and even though I wanted that Power Rangers figure, I don't know entirely much about the character other than that he's really cool because I've seen a few scenes of him. But yeah, so maybe I'll talk more about that at the end of the video. Anyways, today we are here to talk about Marvel Legends Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, Master Mordo, as they're calling him. Got a picture on the side here, and a picture on the side here. In the back, it's a bigger picture, but enlarged. All the figures in the wave, and a bio that says, Mordo has gone rogue since leaving Caramachage, hunting other sorcerers for breaking the laws of reality, and is never far off the trail of Doctor Strange. So it seems like they're actually going to go the comic route and make Mordo a villain. Mordo is a villain in the comics. I want to say this real quick. I am not sure if he was the master to Mordo or to Doctor Strange in the comics, but I know the is it called the Ancient One? Is that who they call? I forget the name at the moment. But yeah, I always knew Mordo. Well, of course, Mordo looks different in the comics, but I when I heard of Mordo, like later on, I knew he was a villain. So that's where he's going, and it seems like they're gonna actually make him kind of a villain, like kind of a I don't know how you describe it, like kind of a not exactly a villain by choice. I don't know. Like yeah, I guess like twisted morals maybe. I'm not sure, but here we go. So here's the Mordo figure. Uh, I forget the actor's name, but I know I might also butcher it. So, yeah, but he did a great job in the first movie. I'm excited to see what he's going to do in this movie, considering this movie is supposedly going to be nuts. But before we get into the figure itself, let's look at his accessories. So first of all, we got a pair of fists, you know. Before we, and then we got a pair of like gripping slash trigger finger hands, which are used to hold this little staff here. I forget what it's called. And then you got this crossbow, which I don't believe he ever had used in the first movie. So be interesting to see what role this plays in the second movie. So and then of course, this will take a real close look at it. We have the right arm to I think it's the right arm to Rintra, which we have not seen much of actually. We've seen briefs and hints of in the trailers, but we've not seen him a lot. But this now makes the third figure in this wave for me, so hopefully the other three, which are Sleepwalker, Astroform Doctor Strange, and America Chavez, will be here soon, and we'll have a Rintra figure review. So, yeah, when was the last time I done a Build-A-Figure figure review? It's been a while. But anyways, here's the figure. I first off want to say I think they very much are going with the comic look with this outfit, like a modernized comic look here, because it's got like the green and the yellow, but it looks very cool. You know, it's robe like, kind of like a traveler look, because you got like you got all this green and like wraps even around his like arms here, and these little like gauntlets here. You got the sling ring, I mean, yeah, not too much. Then the head sculpt's pretty good. I think it looks like the actor. Despite the hair, there is a decent amount of articulation, so we will get to that later. Um, I mean, like, there isn't too much to say about the figure. I mean, there's a lot of sculpting, which is good. But I don't know. I think I'm just like kind of losing track a little bit here because I had my mind on other things earlier today. But um, but no, this it's pretty good. Nice sculpt work. I do like, kind of like I said, the kind of lost like traveler. So this does look like a guy who's been going through like going to like different places and or even maybe even different realities and hunting down sorcerers. So maybe we'll get to see a bit of that. But I guess we should get into articulation. So his head can move up a little bit, not too much. He can move down. He can look side to side. And he actually has a pretty good amount of tilt. His arms go out that far. We got a swivel at the elbow. Got a single jointed elbow. I do want to say that for mine, the left elbow is extremely tight. But he's got a wrist swivel and a hinge. He's got a diaphragm joint that actually allows him to move that far forward and that far back, and tilt side to side, and then swivel. His legs can kick out that far, can kick back that far. He does have a thigh swivel, and he does have double jointed knees. These do get in the way a little bit, but well, they don't really get in the way, but when you're trying to move it around, it like can get in the way of your fingers. He's got a boot swivel, and his feet go down, they go up, and he's got ankle pivot. Yeah, unfortunately, do I have any figures to... You know what? Since I mentioned Power Rangers earlier, might as well put them up next to a Power Rangers figure. Maybe even another Marvel figure here. It's funny is that the first time I ever recorded a video on the phone that I'm currently using, it was the review for this guy that I'm about to compare him to. So back here won't be perfect. I'm not going to really stand him up because this is kind of on a soft surface. But got that. In case I guess you want to throw Marvel into the Power Rangers universe or something. But then you've got another movie figure here. You've got the Infinity War Captain America. In case maybe your Captain America is also a wizard. I don't know. Maybe place this in here if you really wanted to. But yeah, I don't know why this came so short, but I don't know, just guess it's just been a while. But yeah, no. So yeah. Other than that, I really do like this figure. I think he's um, pretty neat. I don't think he's the most interesting character that they could have made a figure for. Like, he's gonna play a role in the movie, and he played a role in the previous movie. But I think honestly, it could have been better with like. Obviously, the hard thing is that whatever characters are showing up in this, because there's a lot of rumors going around, they can't just go and reveal it yet. So, um, there is that. Trying to think, what are some characters that they did reveal? I don't know, but no, I think this figure is pretty cool. I'm glad to have him. I'm glad to have another villain on the shelf. Uh, Especially a Doctor Strange villain. I'm getting quite a few Doctor Strange villains. all of a sudden. So, uh, but yeah, in case you're wondering, the next figure you should maybe expect me to get in this wave is probably Sleepwalker, which is funny because everyone would probably think America Chavez, but I don't know. Sleepwalker is just interesting looking to me. So to briefly talk about some other figure lines, I guess since I made the review for some reason so short, um, the Power Rangers figure line, there are a few ones I have in mind now, especially since I am now watching the Lost Galaxy series for Power Rangers. Um, and so I will be getting that team, and I'll be getting the rest of Dino Thunder, which is the show that the figure I showed you was from, and a few from Dino Charge, and whenever they do Samurai, I'll also get those. Um, but yeah, the thing is that tonight you could have saw a Power Rangers figure review, but the figure was the price increased, and since I wanted to continue this wave, and it's cheaper, went with this. So, hopefully next time you get a Power Rangers review. Who knows? I guess we'll see what happens this weekend, but I do hope that you do enjoy this video. I'm hoping to get the rest of this wave and also the No Way Home wave because I do want to finish that wave. I only have one figure from that wave, so hopefully I can finish that wave as well. Uh, and that way I can get that build a figure. And yeah, there were a bunch of new reviews the other day. There was Spider-Man Noir, which I will get from the Spider-Verse movie because I never got the first Noir figure. There's a 2-pack with Spider-Man and Mary Jane as Spider-Woman, because that's from a universe called Renew Your Vows. I think there was Marvel Legends Toad from the X-Men. There's some other figures. Null and Venom with wings, basically. I think here. What figures did they show us? Oh, and then the first appearance Spider-Man figure from Amazing Fantasy. So we're gonna get that figure. All those figures I'm thinking about getting, but it looks like the price is increasing, and that's not gonna be fun. So, but anyways, I hope you did enjoy this kind of short Marvel Legends Mordo review, and I hope to see you guys next one. Peace.